When Vladimir Putin landed in India, the world expected fireworks, new defense deals, major energy agreements, and a revival of an old friendship. Instead, the visit ended with one of the most quiet, uneventful, and strategically disappointing outcomes for India in years. No big deals, no strategic breakthroughs, not even a clear roadmap for the future. Was this a diplomatic embarrassment for India? Or is this a sign that Russia has moved beyond New Delhi? In geopolitics, timing is everything, and right now, the timing of this visit was extremely sensitive. Russia is fighting the largest European war since World War II. Sanctions have crippled its financial system. Russia has become militarily dependent on China. India is under American strategic pressure because of Quad and Indo-Pacific cooperation. China continues to challenge India on the LAC, and the world sees India as a rising power but a power still without full independence. This means Putin's visit was expected to reshape the Russia-India relationship, but instead it revealed a silent shift of power away from India. Putin's priorities were different. He wanted legitimacy. A superpower meeting with India sends a message to the West. Russia is not isolated. He wanted money, not partnerships. Russia wants Indian payment in rubles or yuan, something India avoided. He wanted bigger arms deals without giving India any critical technology, and he wanted India to stay neutral on Ukraine, not closer to the US. Putin came for symbolism, not substance. Russia announced nothing new, a first in 20 years. Every major Russia-India summit for 2 decades delivered big announcements: BrahMos, Kudankulam nuclear plants, S-400 missile programs, defense cooperation treaties. But this time, nothing, not even a joint roadmap. This silence is not normal, it's a red flag. Russia avoided taking India's side against China. India hoped for even a symbolic gesture. Something like, we support peace at the India-China border. We oppose unilateral changes on the LAC, but Putin avoided every China-related question. This shows Russia will never jeopardize its China lifeline. Even India's concerns are secondary to Moscow now. India desperately needed Russia to balance China, but Russia refused. Russia didn't commit to long-term cheap oil. India expected a multi-year contract. Guaranteed supply, steady pricing. Instead, Russia only promised continued cooperation, a vague diplomatic phrase. Why vague? Because Russia now sells oil to India only out of necessity, not loyalty. If China or Turkey offer a better price, Russia will reduce Indian supply instantly. India wanted certainty, Russia gave ambiguity, no replacement or upgrade plan for India's aging Russian weapons. India's entire military backbone still depends on Russia. 70% of tanks, 85% of fighter jet spare parts, 100% of new S-400 parts, Navy submarine technology, missile engine parts. India badly required a commitment for spares, upgrades, maintenance, and modernization. But Russia did not promise anything concrete. This leaves India strategically exposed. Russia made India look like a junior partner. Western countries demand from India. Russia also demands from India. India cannot satisfy both. During this visit, Russia asked India for more purchases, currency cooperation, and to stand closer to Moscow in the international arena. But India did not receive anything equally significant in return. This made India look like a country still dependent, not equally powerful. Because India is trapped in a geopolitical paradox, India needs Russia's oil, India needs the US for technology and diplomacy, India needs peace with China, India needs Europe for trade. India needs Russia for weapons, India needs Israel for intelligence. You cannot negotiate aggressively when you depend on everyone at the same time. This weakens India's bargaining power. It's not India's fault, it is the reality of a rising but still vulnerable state. This visit exposed a harsh truth. India cannot rely on Russia the way it did in the past. Russia's economy is weaker. Russia is dependent on China. Russia is redirecting weapons for the Ukraine war. Russia can't give India high-tech military platforms. Russia can't fight India's diplomatic battles. This means India must diversify defense, strengthen ties with the West, reduce military dependency, develop domestic military industry, and rebalance its foreign policy. Putin's visit wasn't humiliating because of optics, it was humiliating because it revealed how little leverage India truly has now. Is India ready to be a true global power, or is it still stuck between great powers without the ability to shape its own destiny? Did India lose influence with Russia? Or is Russia simply too dependent on China to treat India as an equal? This visit will not be remembered for what India gained, but for what India could not ask, could not negotiate, and could not secure. What do you think? Was India diplomatically sidelined by Russia, or is this just a temporary shift in global geopolitics? Comment below and don't forget to like and subscribe.